Hi everyone. I feel like a vlogger right now because I'm holding the camera. But I just wanted to start off for a second in good lighting before I'm gonna put you to the side in the bad lighting. So this is going to be a video of which I have no idea if it's going to be relaxing. There might be some loud sounds, particularly water. I don't know what it is or if anyone can relate, but I really dislike water sounds. I think they are very loud and jarring and unpleasant. But this is kind of my pathetic attempt at getting a video out this weekend. So we'll see if it works, okay? I'm going to be taking off my makeup and I'm going to be cleaning my makeup brushes that I used earlier today. So, yeah, we're going to see if this works, and it might end up just being a video of me cleaning my makeup brushes if I think the rest is too unpleasant, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna put you to the side now. It's not the best angle, it's not the best light, but honestly there's no other way I can put you. So okay, so I'm gonna be taking off my makeup. I use these things. They are called Last Round. Last Round, it's like imprinted in Last Round. And basically they are reusable cotton rounds. I'm gonna need at least 4 to get this off. Maybe more. Probably more. Let's start with 4. So they are cotton rounds and basically they're reusable, so they are kind of hard and crunchy now. But once they get wet, they soften and they're just pleasant to the touch. And you wash them, either you wash them just like under the sink, or you can put them in the laundry. And then they dry and you can use them again. My sisters and I got these off of the Kickstarter project, but I think you can buy them readily now. And I don't know if this little bit is going to last me for today, but this is my eye makeup remover. It's L'Oreal Berry, and it removes waterproof makeup from eyes and lips, suitable for sensitive eyes. This is true, and I always use that. So, already got some water in the sink, some hot water, because I kind of want to limit the amount that I have the tap running. So I just wet them a little to make them comfortable already. So I don't need to completely drench them with the product to make them soft. And then put them on my eyes and just let them soak a little bit, a couple of seconds, and then softly start wiping at the makeup. And so it comes off very easily. So most of it is off now, but I don't like going back in with these. I'm going to put these in the water already so they can soak and get to clean ones. Dip. And I am going to get my next bottle. So here you can see that it's 2 layers that you shake up to combine. And some more. Let it soak a little while again, just to get the waterproof mascara completely off. When I'm not wearing eyeshadow, 2 of these are enough. But when I'm wearing eyeshadow, I use extra just so I don't feel like I'm rubbing the makeup around. Okay, and now I'm gonna get another one. Just for the initial removal of my face makeup. Okay, now before I do the next step, I am going to rinse the cotton rounds. And I'll clean them a bit more after the video, but just want to get most of it out. Okay, so I cleaned them already. I knew I wasn't gonna want to do it after the video, so next step is just cleansing my whole face, and I use this Chamomile Cleansing Oil from the Body Shop. Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil, suitable for sensitive skin. So I just use like 1.5 pump. Oops. And this is gonna look stupid, but I clamp my hair back because I'm gonna have to wash my face. And so you apply it all over your skin. It's an oil, so it's oily, doy. And you massage it in your face, but into your skin. But so this is why I already like to remove like most of the makeup from my face, because otherwise if I do this step, it just feels like I'm rubbing the makeup over my face. Okay, and then you take a little bit of water. You just wet your fingers and you massage again, and it becomes kind of white, but I can't come over there now because my hands are wet and I don't want to drip all over my towels on the floor. And then you just rinse your face, which I'm gonna do now, which you won't see, and depending on if I cut it out, might not hear either. Okay. And you dry. Now, interesting fact about me. I love super scratchy towels. So these are like super scratchy and hard and abrasive. It's like sandpaper. So I basically never need to exfoliate because the towel does it just all the time. But I hate soft, fluffy towels. Just quickly in between, the next step is this Body Shop Vitamin E Serum. Vitamin E Overnight Serum in Oil. And I just take like 1 pipette's worth in my hand and just dot it around, dividing it before I massage it in. Okay, so cannot stand soft, fluffy towels because they don't work. A towel needs to dry you, and the softer and the fluffier the towel, the worse it is at drying you. You'll dry yourself and you'll still feel moist. And I hate feeling like I'm still damp or anything. So I can never use fabric softener, and we don't have a dryer. A dryer is not like a super common thing here. I guess maybe in apartments where you don't have hanging space, I don't know, but we hang everything. We hang to dry everything, including towels, which makes them nice and scratchy and hard and abrasive and just good. Okay, so now I give that a couple minutes, during which I will usually brush my teeth or change into my pajamas or just something, but I'm just going to talk to you a little bit, just a little bit of talking. So, why I had makeup on is because my sister had her birthday party today. So my niece, my 3-year-old niece, she wanted it to be a like fancy dress party. So she wanted us all to dress up nice. So I did. I wore one of my beautiful dresses, from the personal shopper roleplay. And I put on makeup. I put on a full face of makeup at 8 a.m. because we needed to pick up our cake from a woman who makes them in Antwerp. It's called Rosa Cakery. She's in Antwerp and she's black, so it's a black-owned business. Support black-owned businesses anytime you can. And this is the second time we ordered a cake from her. And we were picking it up at 11 a.m. So, and afterwards we were going straight to my other sister's place. So I had to be all ready by the time I left at 10 a.m. Well, 9:30 because I had to stop at the post office. So, next and last step is this night cream. It's the Body Shop Vitamin E Nourishing Night Cream. And it says all skin types, but I have very dry skin, and together with the oil, it works very well for me. using this on its own would not be rich enough for my skin, so it would not be moisturizing enough. But together with the oil, it works very well for me. So I really like it. I like the subtle scent of this line as well. Is this new? Is this right? Yes. Okay, I just finished. The other one. So I just need a bit and I dot it. Dot, 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 dot. Around my face. Dot, dot. And then I just massage it in. I focus on this area, which is the driest. So what was I saying? Yeah, so after we picked up the cake, we were immediately going to where the party was. So it was just my two sisters and I and my niece, which is how all of our parties have looked the past year. And to me, that is just absolutely perfect. I wish it stayed like that forever, but that's not gonna happen now, is it? So that's why I was ordering makeup. That's why I was not able to film putting on the makeup, because it was really early in the morning and I didn't really have time. So I didn't have time to clean my brushes either. So I'm gonna do that now. Yikes, this is gonna be so greasy now on my hands, this container. So I used these 5 brushes. This brush that I always use for my base, it's just like a really flat eyeshadow brush. This one, this one, and then this one that I used for, well, the, I guess crease color, but things didn't entirely go to plan, but it's just like a dense but quite fluffy eyeshadow brush. Then I went in with another dense fluffy eyeshadow brush. This one's by NYX, in the corners for a darker color. And I blended with this brush. Blend, just a fluffy blending brush. And then I use this really flat eyeshadow brush to take the shades underneath my eyes as well. So just kind of your basics that you need. So I'm going to clean them now. fresh, soft, clean brushes. So it effectively cleans and conditions brush fibers. Weekly washings are recommended. Basically, I will kind of go a maximum of 2-3 uses with the same brushes because I always use the same brushes and I want the shades off of them so I can start anew. So usually it's one use and then I wash them, but I have another cleaner. A cheaper one. This one is just a drugstore one that I use for the in-between cleans. But this one is like a full shampoo. So you need a bowl. I always use this glass bowl for some reason. And since I'm only cleaning 5 brushes, I really don't need a lot, so it's barely just covering the bottom of the bowl. Just a tiny little layer. So, get your bowl. I start with the brushes that held the lightest product, and you swirl it into the brush cleaner. So that the product comes off and it's saturated with the cleaner. And then, how am I going to do this? Oops, how am I going to do this? Then the next step is that you wash them under a faucet, under running water, and dry them. So I'm going to have to put the bowl down for a sec while I wash these two. So, under water. And so I just kind of use my fingers to go through the bristles, wash any product out of them, any makeup, but any brush cleaner as well. And then you dry them. So just have this little towel, little scratchy towel. You dry them. So I just get the most of the moisture off of them, and then I put them on the heater underneath you to dry completely overnight. The heater is off currently, of course, because I'm filming. Okay, back to the bowl with the next brush. Just swirl, sort of push it, and just get it all clean. The next brush. So, the party was really nice. We didn't do anything special. The cake was special. Getting dressed up was special. But, you know, we didn't plan any activities. It was just kind of just a hangout. But it had been a really long time since the three of us had a hang, so it was nice. We just played with my niece. She was in a really funny mood, so she was quite entertaining. We ate cake first for lunch, I guess. And we ordered sushi. We ordered sushi for dinner. And then we had more cake for dessert. It was a big cake. They don't really make fancy cakes for 3 people, so I got a big piece to take home with me as well, so that's always good. So that was basically what I had planned for this video. Let me wipe down this container. It's got all these oily fingers on it, see? Oil. Just use this. Don't know if the water is gonna do it. Oil. If I dry it as well. And we watched a movie. Then we watched an episode of Project Runway, and then we started watching the Meghan Markle Oprah interview. But we didn't finish it because like half an hour after my sister, half an hour after my niece went to sleep, she woke back up because her nose was all stuffy, and this reminded my sister of the kind of night she was probably going to have, so she wanted to go to bed early, so we left. So, but yeah, it was nice. Chill. Okay. I'm gonna say one more thing, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. So, I was not able to film this weekend because it was storming all weekend. So, on Thursday, I get home, very loud and stormy, impossible to film. Friday, also very loud and stormy, impossible to film. And then today, it's all right. You can't hear it in here because this window doesn't have shutters, but all the other rooms do have shutters and they get rattled by the wind. But it's not too bad tonight. Don't have a clock here. I usually have a clock there, but I took it out of the room because it ticks. Don't know what time it is. It's probably 11 p.m.-ish, 11:30 probably. And I'm not gonna film anymore. I was up early, had a long day, and I just want to chill. And tomorrow is the last day I'll be home before I go back to my sister's. So we'll see if I can film. I should film the next reading session of the E-Myth that I'm reading for my lovely Wizio customer, Melissa. So I have a next installment to film, which I wanted to do this weekend, but it will depend on tomorrow's weather and tomorrow's energy levels and general feeling. I started weaning off of some medication, and I just started Monday, so I'm now on 2 days that I take it, 1 day that I don't, 2 days that I take it, 1 day that I don't, and tomorrow is going to be the day that I don't. So it's kind of going to depend on that as well. So weather and withdrawal, that's going to be the deciding factor on if I manage to film that video tomorrow. But I needed to do this anyway, so I thought, let's try to film it so I at least get one video this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, yeah, it works. Okay, so that was my nighttime routine. I am lucky in the skin department. I have extremely dry skin, but not so extreme that it like falls off in flakes. I guess that would be more extreme, but it's pretty bad. Like it's always, I'm always aware of my skin. Do people with oily skin have that? Like, do you feel that your skin is there? I'm always aware of it because it's hard to describe, but it's there. And it's dry and itchy and it pulls and it's unpleasant, but it looks fine. So, yeah, since that's all that matters in this fucked up world, I'm lucky in the skin department because it looks fine. I just need to pile oil and grease, and I hydrate as well. So these were moisturizing products for night, but I hydrate my skin as well in the morning. In case you're wondering, I do use hydrating products, but for nighttime I just pile on oil. And I'm good to go. Like, I don't break out, well, that's about it. Like, I don't break out. I don't have any sort of issues. A little bit of redness, but honestly, I don't care. My nose and these areas are always red. But I don't care about that, especially now that face masks are a thing. I don't do this routine every night either. Only if I'm wearing makeup. If I'm not wearing any makeup, I will just use one of these. They're lying there to dry. One of these with I say micellar water to just mildly cleanse my skin, and then the serum and the night cream. So the other two steps are only for when I'm wearing makeup, which is seldomly. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go chill out on the couch. I hope this video is a video and that somebody likes it. Okay, bye, good night, bye, good night. The mic is on my toothbrush cup over there, right there, on my toothbrush cup. Okay, good night.